Hi, I'm Brian Wiles, and today I'm going to ask you 20 hard questions that will test your understanding of high-level English. If you can answer just 8 of these questions correctly, I'd say your English is at an advanced level. If you can get 12 or more, you're probably fluent. And if you can answer 18 or more questions correctly, I'd say your English comprehension is at a native level. So, are you ready for a challenge? Let's get started. Question 1. In the sentence, "The dog chased its own tail," what is the correct spelling of the word its? Its, without an apostrophe, is correct. In the example sentence, the word its is possessive. The dog chased its own tail. And to create the possessive form of a pronoun, we don't use an apostrophe. He, his, she, her, it, its. When its does have an apostrophe, it represents a contraction. It is a nice day. It's a nice day. It has been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Question 2. What are the plural forms of these English nouns? Crisis, phenomenon, sheep. One crisis, two crises. One phenomenon, two phenomena. One sheep, two sheep. It's the exact same. Only give yourself a point for this question if you answered all 3 correctly. Question 3, fill in the blank. He doesn't drink coffee, blank his sensitive stomach. Is it notwithstanding, on account of, on behalf of, or in accordance with? He doesn't drink coffee on account of his sensitive stomach is correct. On account of is a prepositional phrase that introduces an explanation or a reason for something. Notwithstanding is similar to despite and emphasizes that a statement is true in the face of conflicting logic. He drinks coffee notwithstanding his sensitive stomach. To do something on behalf of someone else is to act as their representative. The director accepted the award on behalf of the entire creative team. And in accordance with expresses that an action follows a specific request or rule. In accordance with local laws, we do not allow pets in our store. Question 4. What is the English name for this color? Is it mauve, cobalt, beige, or turquoise? This is beige, a combination of gray and brown. Mauve is a pale shade of purple, cobalt is in the blue family, and turquoise is a combination of green and blue. Question 5, fill in the blank. Blank the traffic, we would have arrived on time. Is it due to, but for, because of, or given? But for the traffic, we would have arrived on time is correct. In this sentence, we're dealing with a conditional, but the real key is understanding the relationship between traffic and arrived on time. Does traffic cause people to arrive on time? No, it does the opposite. It makes people arrive not on time. For that reason, this sentence needs a negative conditional, like but for. So we might say, if it had not been for the traffic, we would have arrived on time. Or, but for the traffic, we would have arrived on time. Question 6. Select the correct spellings of the following words. Maintenance, separate, definite. These are the proper spellings of maintenance, separate, and definite. Question 7. Fill in the blank. The party was just getting started, and Paul suggested that they play a game to blank. Is it break ground, break free, break the ice, or break the news? To break the ice is correct and means to remove tension or awkwardness at a first meeting. To break ground refers to the start of a construction project, as in, they broke ground on the new library building last week. To break free means to escape from limits or restrictions. The horse tried to break free from its stable. And to break the news means to tell someone bad or difficult information. Jenny got fired yesterday. I guess they broke the news to her at the end of the day. Question 8. This question will test your ability to form sentences quickly. Rearrange the following words to create a standard sentence in English. For, worked, years, there, to, almost, he. He worked there for almost 2 years is correct. Question 9. What is the English name of this sweet and fuzzy fruit? Is it lychee, kiwi, pomegranate, or tangerine? Kiwi is correct. These are lychees. This is a pomegranate, and tangerines are a type of orange. Question 10. Which of the following uses the proper order of adjectives? A big round blue table, a round big blue table, or a blue round big table? A big round blue table is correct. When using multiple adjectives to describe a noun, we generally place those adjectives in this order. That's not an absolute rule, but using the correct order of adjectives is key if you want to sound like a native speaker. Question 11. The past participle of the verb look is looked. But what are the past participles of these irregular verbs? Rise, breed, grind. The past participle of rise is risen. The past participle of breed is bred. And the past participle of grind is ground. Question 12. Find the error in the following sentence. You're my best friend, and I've always valued your opinion and your support. In this sentence, this your should actually be your spelled this way. This your is a contraction of you are, as in you are my best friend. This your is a possessive pronoun, as in that's your book and this is my book. Question 13, fill in the blank. Jenny was very sick for over a month, but thankfully she blank in the end. Is it pulled over, pulled up, pulled through, or pulled out? Pulled through is the correct answer and means to recover after a dangerous illness or accident. To pull over is to turn a car off the road, as in the police told him to pull over the car. To pull up describes when a pilot pulls back on the flight stick of an airplane. The pilot pulled up fast when he saw the mountains in the distance. And to pull out means to withdraw from an agreement. The investors pulled out when they saw the most recent earnings data. Question 14. This is the longest bone in the human body. What is its name in English? Hip, pelvis, torso, or femur? The femur is the longest bone in the body. The word hip is used to describe this area. The pelvis is this bone that sits around the bottom of the spine, and torso refers to the chest and abdomen areas. Question 16. Rearrange the following words to create a standard sentence in English. To, shoes, wants, this, Alex, by, afternoon, some. Alex wants to buy some shoes this afternoon is correct. Question 16. Consider the following sentence. Paul loved the movie, said Jenny, with more than a little irony. Given that information, which of the following can we assume is true? A. Paul loved the movie. B. Jenny loved the movie. C. Paul didn't love the movie. D. Jenny didn't love the movie? The correct answer is C. We can safely assume that Paul didn't love the movie. Why? Because Jenny was speaking with irony, or ironically, when she made the statement, Paul loved the movie. Irony is an important concept in advanced English and refers to meaning the opposite of what one is actually saying. Here are some examples. Yay, it's Monday, my favorite day of the week. I love doing my taxes, it's so satisfying. I could never eat an entire tub of ice cream by myself. As you can hopefully see, irony is often connected to humor, and it's widely used in both American and British culture. Question 17. Which of the following is not a material used for clothing? Polyester, nylon, linen, cashmere, or ceramic? The correct answer is ceramic, which describes various kinds of pottery, like those seen here. Polyester and nylon are both synthetic or man-made fabrics. Linen is derived from the flax plant, and cashmere is a luxurious kind of wool. Question 18. This question will test your ability to convert English words into quantities. What is the sum total of these numbers? 4, 12, 7, 2. "25" is correct. Question 19. Consider the following two statements. You can't get a job without experience. The only way to get experience is by having a job. Taken together, these two statements describe A, a windfall, B, a throwback, C, a catch-22, or D, a Hail Mary. The correct answer is a catch-22, which describes a situation with no solution. A windfall is a sum of money that arrives suddenly or unexpectedly. After his great-aunt passed away, Terry received a windfall from her estate. A throwback is a nostalgic reference to the past. Wow, I haven't heard this song in years. What a throwback. And a Hail Mary describes a plan with little chance of success. The company spent the last of their money on a new ad campaign, but it was really just a Hail Mary. And finally, question 20. In words like claustrophobia, arachnophobia, and agoraphobia, what does the suffix phobia mean? Phobia means fear and is often attached to various root words to describe a specific fear. For example, claustrophobia, a fear of small spaces. Arachnophobia, a fear of spiders. Agoraphobia, a fear of crowded places. And that's it, you finished the test, congratulations. So, how did it go? Remember, 8 or more correct answers means you're probably at an advanced level. 12 or more means you're probably fluent, and if you answered 16 or more questions correctly, I'd say your English comprehension is at an adult native level. Very well done. If you enjoyed this test, or if you have any thoughts or questions, please leave a comment below and let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and good luck with your studies.